Hello and welcome to this episode of Easy Stress Cures. I am your host, Stephen Carter, and I am the founder of Stress Solutions, LLC, which is now Stress Solutions USA. In a moment, you and I are going to join a segment from another podcast that I host called Healthy and Happy Senior Living. The audience for that podcast, seniors and caregivers. Most of the stories that I share in that podcast have to do with health, longevity, happiness for seniors. If you are a senior or you're a caregiver, I encourage you to have a listen to Healthy and Happy Senior Living. I'll have the link to those podcasts in the show notes. In the latest episode of that show, I highlight an article from ideapod.com, ideapod.com. The title of the article, 11 Traits of People Who Are Genuinely Content with Their Lives. 11 Traits of People Who Are Genuinely Content with Their Lives. If you're a long-time listener to this podcast, you know that I am all about sharing information that relates to reducing stress. With each episode of Easy Stress Cures, I share tools, tips, information that helps you reduce stress and create an overall sense of well-being. One important thing to keep in mind is success leaves clues. Yes, life happens to all of us. We all go through periods of feeling down, of challenges. It's what we do, however, consistently that makes a huge difference in our overall sense of well-being and our overall sense of happiness. While this article was featured in the Healthy and Happy Senior Living show, the information that I shared about this article and the article itself is, well, it's ageless. I'll have a link to the article in the show notes, also called the episode description. I encourage you to click on the article, have a read, and consider all of the suggestions or the traits that the article offers. Select 1, 2, 3, maybe even more of the traits. Think about how those traits fit into your life. And if you're so inclined, what changes you might choose to make to enhance those traits in your life. You'll find previous episodes of this podcast on my website, stressreliefradio.com, stressreliefradio.com. If you would like to be in touch, to share thoughts about this episode, or for any reason, email me at cartermethod@gmail.com. Without any further delay, let's join this segment from the Healthy and Happy Senior Living show. One very important aspect for optimum health is a sense of happiness and well-being. An article found at ideapod.com, headline, 11 Traits of People Who Are Genuinely Content with Their Lives. Let's have a look at these 11 traits, and you can determine how they stack up in your world. Trait number 1, living in the present. Living in the present is common among people who are truly content with life. Happy people are mindful of each present moment, and, of course, they appreciate it fully. When we dwell in the past, we typically have a bias toward negative memories rather than the positive memories. I suggest changing that script. When you do bring up past memories, make sure you bring up happy memories, memories that you can make big, bold, and bright, and really feel good as you play those movies or still photos in your mind. Trait number 2, see opportunities instead of problems. To paraphrase Shakespeare, nothing is good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Do look for opportunities in every situation. For every problem, see if you can find that silver lining. Sometimes we have to hunt a little more diligently than other times, but for many, many situations, there is a silver lining. There are opportunities within our problems. Trait 3, avoid a materialistic focus. People who are content with their lives tend to avoid a materialistic focus. We know possessions, money, etc. don't bring happiness. We need only look at some of the most wealthiest people in the world and the miserable life that too many of those people have experienced. Money is truly not the answer. Contentment comes from within. Number 4, contented people find happiness and optimism in the small things. Oh, that is so true. Happiness really does not have to be big, bold, and grand. It certainly can be. But it is the little things in life that bring us so much joy, so much happiness. Number 5, and I would argue this probably should be number 1, practice gratitude. Practice gratitude. Gratitude truly is essential in finding contentment in life. Every day is a gift. All of your possessions are blessings and gifts. Unless, of course, you're hoarding. But if you are truly practicing gratitude, that is not likely. Number 6, kindness is a core practice. Kindness is a core practice. That is absolutely true. When we're kind to others, we are blessed as well. And keep in mind, the most important person to be kind to is yourself. Number 7, moving on from challenges. If you hit a bump in the road, well, keep on going. Number 8, they don't compare themselves to others. Comparison with others is a sure road to disappointment. Focus in on your life, not on what you think other people may have. Focus in on your life. You have no idea what other people are truly going through. They may have a beautiful life on the outside and just be as miserable as they can be on the inside. Focus in on what you can control, and you are going to be much happier. Number 9, simplify your life. People who are content tend to have a simpler approach to life, to things. Rather than cluttering their lives with material possessions, they focus on the little things, and of course we've mentioned that, haven't we? They focus on the small things that truly make them happy. Number 10, prioritize self-care and mental health. Prioritize self-care and mental health. Be reminded when you fly in an airplane, the flight attendant tells you to put on your own oxygen mask, if that's necessary, before helping others. The better you care for yourself, the better you are able to care for those who you love. And finally, number 11, acknowledge the beauty of life. Life is a gift, and it is vital that we acknowledge the beauty of life. And this goes nicely with the importance of gratitude. 11 traits of people who are genuinely content with their lives.